Good morning, all. Welcome to the pre-market report of June 10th. I'm Binu from Acumen Capital. Today, all the global markets are down. In Asia, most of the markets are down by more than 1%. Japan is down by 1.4%. And Singapore Nifty is showing a downtick of 217 points. So all this happened yesterday, after yesterday US market closed down. US stocks down sharply ahead of the key inflation data which will be out today, the CPI data of May. Market is estimating that the CPI will move higher, the prices will move higher by 0.7% in May. So if data comes more than that, then that may force the US central bank to hike rates more aggressively in coming months. So that fear is there in US market right now. See, recently the crude prices moved up, especially the US WTI prices. So that prices yesterday came near to its 14-year high. So that also affected the sentiment. Now, yesterday there was a survey among the top 22 CFOs, Chief Financial Officers of top US companies. And in that survey, it shows that majority of these CFOs expect the recession will hit in US in the first half of 2023. And no CFO think economy will avoid a recession. So that is important. And they expect that the Dow Jones may fall by another 9 to 10% in coming months. So all these affected the sentiment. Yesterday, the US volatility index reached above 26 level. That is for the first time in this month. So as of now, the Nasdaq is down more than 25% this year. S&P 500 down by 15.6% this year. So major negative sentiment in US market. Yesterday US market started little bit lower, but in the final hour, a heavy selling happened in US market, and Dow closed down by 638 points, that is 1.94%. S&P 500 down by 2.38%, and Nasdaq down by 2.75%. So most of the mega cap growth stocks down in US market yesterday. Amazon down by 4.2%. Then Apple down by 3.2%. Facebook, that is Meta, down by 6.4%. Alibaba stock down by 8%. Almost all the sectors were in the red yesterday in US market. Coming to Europe, yesterday European Central Bank announced that they will hike the rates the first time in the last 10 years in July and possibly again in September. Now the United Nations in a significant announcement, they have warned that the Russia-Ukraine war have generated a severe cost of living crisis that no country can escape from that. So UN says that the current food crisis may rapidly turn into a food disaster in 2023. So all these negative warnings are there. And in UK, last 1 year, the fuel prices are up by 38%. So all countries are facing inflation problem. Inflation is going to be a big problem in coming months too. So inflation worries are troubling global markets. And there is not much to discuss on the stock specific things. But recently many stocks listed in our market, and in coming days you can see that the lock-in period for the anchor investors will be over. So for LIC, the lock-in period ends on June 13th. So the history shows that after the lock-in period over for anchor investors, the stock prices may come down. So LIC already down 24% from its issue price, and in the last 8 days continuous downside in LIC stock. So next week again we may see most probably volatility in LIC, because anchor investors are holding more than 1% stake in LIC as of now. So same is the case with other 7-8 recently listed stocks. So next week or by June 30th, most of the lock-in periods will be over. So anchor investors means FIIs or mutual funds, they may sell these stocks. So another stock to watch is IIFL Home Finance. The Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, that is a sovereign wealth fund, they will buy 20% stake in IIFL Home Finance for around 2,200 crore. Yesterday IIFL closed almost flat at 329, so we can expect some movement in that stock. So crude prices still steady around that $120 to $123 per barrel. So crude related stocks may show some volatility. Anyway, today we will have a lower opening. So a gap down opening is possible. The first 15-30 minute volatility will be higher. After that, the level to watch is 16,296. So if market fails to hold this support after say 30 minutes or 1 hour of trade, then possibly more downside is there. There is a minor support at 16,240, below which market will look to get support around 16,187, and lower to this again there is a minor support at 16,145, but the major support comes at 16,080 level. On the upside, today being a Friday, we may see volatility especially in the second half. So any upside movement, first level to watch is 16,380. So there is a resistance band between 16,380 and 16,423. So this range may be act as a strong resistance. On crossing above this level, market may face higher resistance at 16,480, followed by major resistance at 16,517. So expect a volatile day today. This is an educational video. Thank you for watching.